Alrighty, so we're just getting back into the game here now, but this is going to be the part 2 section of the notes here. Really going to wait in game here until we get to view the map, but if this assault is actually going to happen on Merc, and even possibly us, because it's the only threat in this area, and honestly it's the only concern that I believe that we have to worry about. Viewing where they're at on the map, the information given to me by Walrus, and who could possibly be, who's actually attacking and all that kind of stuff, they're gonna have to set up something on Friday or even today, a encampment of some kind, where they're probably in server 27 somewhere to the north or the northeast or whatever it is, or yeah, northeast, to prepare for that assault. Especially if they're gonna have naphtha barrels or anything like that, they're gonna want to bring that stuff to our server so they don't lose that stuff when they're crossing over or anything like that, which we've witnessed and encountered. So we need to get in touch with Merc. We need to talk with them. How many people they're gonna have online? We need to be on comms with them, because for this to work with us, if we have to send out assistance to them or anything like that, we're gonna have to be on comms with them. Have to avoid friendly fire incidences, to avoiding anything like that from happening, and being able to work together, and our scouts and our patrols working together to pick up any potential danger that's going to be coming. This is taking a little bit to load, but we're going to have to watch out for these encampments. I'm going to talk with Karma and whatever else is going on here, and whoever's watching this at the time, if we can get scouts sent out to possibly view anything that's on server 27 to the north, because that's going to be the easiest place where they're going to set up. Anything that isn't there, that wasn't there, they're going to set something up. Some kind of field camp or anything like that, because that's the smartest move that they're going to do. Yeah, but here, we're going to look at the map. But, yeah. So we have Merc here. If I can actually do this without getting dragged back. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we got Merc there. We all know, and I apologize, this might seem redundant, but they're gonna have to set up something on our end here. I don't know where it might be at, whatever it is, but they're gonna set something up on our side. And we're gonna need to scout that. Scout these areas very heavily. Over in these areas, to maybe off even over here too. Someplace, wherever server 27 might completely comprise of, we're gonna need to scout this out. Even if it's even past this line, if this isn't 27 or whatever it is, they could be setting up something on our side. I know that there's land bridges that go across the water or whatever that is, but we're going to need to figure that stuff out very, very, very soon. I think that's going to conclude the part 2 of the notes here, but it's going to be the end of this little write-up. There's going to be a document portion of this, which you've probably read first or whatever it is, that I might babble a little bit more into, but I have a very strong passion in this kind of stuff. So, yeah, whatever it is. Appreciate playing with you guys. I love you guys. You guys are awesome to play with. There's ups and downs with you, with all of this, of course, but I love playing with you guys, and I'm trying to put myself in the mindset of the attackers, because that's what I always like to do. Because that's the only way we're going to benefit ourselves in any way, shape, or form when it comes to anything like this. I served 4 years in the Army Reserves. I was a unit supply specialist, hung out with the combat engineers a lot, and just a lot of the stuff I did, even in the civilian world, doing private security and doing a lot of those kind of things, even to not so much as my current job now, but really puts me in that mindset of what's going on here. And as far as anything Middle Ages or whatever it is, anything like this, I've always been fascinated by it, but whether it came from Total War or whatever that is. I know that's a huge RTS game, but even in Life is Feudal Your Own, yeah, we might go, oh, it's different, whatever it is. Besieging and everything like that, the numbers are just increased. And honestly, you could turn to chaos in any form of, if you don't have discipline or anything like that, of course, it's going to be chaos whenever's comes. So the more guys you have that don't have repetitive training or anything like that, it's going to be chaos on their side, our side, whatever it is. So remedial training, whether if it's 1 or 2 days a week, briefly taking an hour out of people's time to run a judgment drill. We can call them judgment drills, whatever it is. Basically, prep, what it is. And line formations to defending the town, whatever it is set up, whoever's managing that, whatever's going on, would greatly increase greatly increase our chances of surviving any form of attack. Everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody knows their place when they're online, because archers will be on the walls looking out for things, max draw distance, etc. Assign people doing patrols, whoever those guys are online. Everybody's going to know everybody's role. So anybody that's online at those times can effectively and efficiently perform those duties to the best of their abilities. I know it's a lot to ask, it might be, but thriving in this, and especially as this world is growing, there are going to be more and more and more people joining this world. And if we don't do it, other people are going to do it, whether it's attacking or not, and they are going to outperform us. I know we have the advantages here, especially defending. They're on our land, etc. But it doesn't mean nothing if we're a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off and everybody thinking they're in charge of whatever's going on. People talking over each other, whatever it is. Being these videos are probably going to be limited to whoever's on the council. I know last week and everything like that, calm discipline. Hopefully Walrus will have something posted upon that, because I know he said he was going to work on that. Hopefully he has something by Saturday. If not, I'm pretty sure it'll be gone over by himself, whoever's doing that, because the channel is honestly chaos, a little bit here or there. People talking about things they don't need to be talking about. Yeah, shoot the shit a little bit on the outside of the channel. We did do that kind of thing, but it's because we were out on the patrol and trying to make the most of it, because we were walking. Everybody else could sit on the wall, and people were actually outside the walls doing their jobs as if it wasn't Judgment Hour. Which I honestly think is a huge no-go. And when we weren't patrolling around, or some those people could have been on the walls, lookouts, or on the hills, that are pointed out, where I'm at, over here, or wherever it might be on the perimeter. They could be doing lookouts, making sure that we're not going to get attacked. And if they're sitting there out there, macroing or chopping down a tree or planting whatever was going on, because it was going on a lot, somebody could walk up to them, no matter what it is, and just start wailing on them. And honestly, it could bring up, you're going to get negative alignment for it. Who cares? You're killing somebody. A lot of the mindset on some people is, hey, I'm going to kill people, I'm going to take their shit, whatever. We might not have a lot of that here, but as this game grows, we're going to have people that are going to be like that. Yeah, they might die, we might kill them, whatever, but people are dying when they don't need to be dying, and people are doing things that they don't need to be doing, and that's one of the huge concerns that I have. So there's that. I'm speaking my mind a lot on this portion here, which these videos, the note sections aren't going to be, part of the main thing. They're just going to be side commentary things. But hopefully you guys appreciate what's going on here again. And I take constructive criticism very, 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 very well. So if there's anything that needs to be added to this, or anything that you guys need to show me, or whatever's going on, please show me. I would love to know more, because I've been walking around our town now for the whole duration of daylight. um, thinking, contemplating what I'm going to talk about, trying to wrap my head around what is the best thing that an attacker can do. Now, they might do something completely different than I say. I like to think of the opponents, our opponents or whoever might be attacking us in any way, shape, or form, to be organized and knowing what they're doing, especially if it's attacking somebody that they might think is in an alliance. They're not going to want to get into a war if they don't know what they're doing, so on and so forth. So I like to give them the benefit of the doubt and like to think that they know what they're doing in those regards. So again, it's why I'm standing up over here and looking on this wall right here. When I'm done with this video, I'm going to talk to whoever's online and see what we can do about these walls right here. Because, again, I will strongly reiterate that this right here is our biggest weakness. Even this side right here. But, again, I'll reiterate back to whenever I said it. Sending out some patrols over the next few days, even on Saturday itself, to scout out the whole north, northwest, north, northeast, even the far east, and linking up with whoever's over there and seeing if anybody's set up any small camps. If they haven't, then we're pretty sure they're not going to have any naphtha barrels or anything like that, which can blow up walls. Catapults is one thing. They get an hour to set that stuff up. And the only place they can honestly set that stuff up at is, excuse me, probably going to be on the west side here. And or they could probably set it up to the south, maybe on the other side of the hill. But we all know that's very, 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 very highly unlikely due to the admit claim being over there on that side. And they're going to have to shoot over a hill. And that's going to be a lot of terraforming, which we're probably going to be able to stop them on that stuff. So we're going to be okay. As long as everybody's doing what they need to be doing. Inside the walls, not going outside, doing whatever it is that they feel like they need to be doing. Honestly, I don't care whose feelings are hurt. Judgment hour is judgment hour. If you're not going to assist in the defense of the town, you need to log off. Because running around on the outside, unarmored, is going to throw sentries off, it's going to throw guards off, whatever's going on, you're going to throw people off. So it's either help with judgment or log off. That's one of the big things that I'm very adamant about, and very all that kind of shit. So is knowing people's places. People knowing their places in the defense of the town. Because it's not just going to be, one person doing everything, or, one or two people doing everything. It's everybody working together, because that's the only way we're going to survive here. And that's my biggest concern, is the survival of all of us here. So this is going to end the part 2, and there's not going to be a part 3, so don't, whatever. But if there's any more future things like this that need to be done, please contact me. Anything revolving around this kind of stuff I love doing, and I'll do it for anybody if they ask, or approved, whatever it is. Yeah, whatever, I'm talking too much, but appreciate the time if you're listening to this video, and hopefully we can do something with ourselves here and be productive and get some shit done, guys.